devil's never far behind. It's more than one way to be mine.
The streets of Seoul City were veiled in the dim light of the evening. YN stood at the corner of 4th Avenue, her long, brown hair caught in the gentle breeze. She peered nervously at her wristwatch, waiting for her boyfriend, Jungkook, to arrive. They had been dating for 6 months, and she was excited about the surprise dinner date he had planned. Suddenly, a sleek black car pulled up beside her. The window rolled down, revealing Jungkook's handsome face. "Hey, beautiful!" he called out, flashing his charming smile. "Hop in. I've got something special planned for us tonight." YN's heart fluttered as she slid into the passenger seat. The car sped off into the city, and soon they arrived at an exclusive, candlelit restaurant. As they sat down at their table, Jungkook took her hand and gazed into her eyes. "YN, there's something important I need to tell you," he began, his voice tinged with a hint of apprehension. "What is it, Jungkook?" she asked, feeling a knot of unease tighten in her stomach. "I'm not who you think I am," he confessed, his eyes filled with a mix of emotions. "I'm the head of the John crime family." YN's eyes widened in shock. You're a Mafia boss?" she stammered, unable to comprehend the revelation. "I know this is a lot to take in," Jungkook said, his expression pained. "But I need you to understand that I'm not the person my family's business makes me out to be. I care about you deeply, and I would never put you in harm's way." Torn between disbelief and the love she felt for him, YN struggled to process the truth. "But how did this happen? Why didn't you tell me before?" "It's a long and complicated story," Jungkook replied, his voice heavy with regret. "I wanted to protect you from the dangers of my world. But I couldn't keep lying to you. You deserve to know the truth about who I am." As the evening unfolded, Jungkook revealed the clandestine world he lived in and the responsibility he bore as the head of the John family. He spoke of the struggles, the sacrifices, and the moral conflicts that defined his life. YN listened, her mind swirling with conflicting emotions as she grappled with the enormity of what she had just learned. "I understand if this is too much for you to handle," Jungkook said, his tone laced with apprehension. "I wouldn't blame you for wanting to walk away from all of this." YN gazed at him, her eyes filled with a tumultuous mix of fear, love, and uncertainty. "I need some time to process everything," she admitted, her voice barely above a whisper. "But please don't shut me out. I care about you, Jungkook, and I want to understand the man behind the title." A flicker of relief crossed Jungkook's face, and he reached across the table to clasp her hand. "Thank you, YN. I promise to be honest with you from now on. No matter how difficult it may be. I understand if you need some time. Just know that I'm here for you, no matter what," he said earnestly. Over the following days, YN found herself grappling with conflicting emotions. On one hand, she was deeply in love with Jungkook, captivated by the tenderness and he had shown her. On the other hand, she couldn't shake the underlying fear of the world he was a part of. One evening, as she sat alone in her apartment, the doorbell rang. Her heart leaped in her chest as she opened the door to find Jungkook standing on the other side, a haunted look in his eyes. "YN, I need your help," he implored, his voice urgent. "Of course, Jungkook. What's wrong?" she asked, her concern deepening. "My family is in Busan. A rival syndicate has been encroaching on our territory, and tensions are escalating. I'm doing everything I can to keep the peace, but I fear that a war is inevitable. He explained, his voice strained with worry. Is there anything I can do to help? She asked, her resolve firm. Jungkook hesitated, knowing that he was about to involve her in. I need you to stay safe, YN. This world is. And I couldn't bear it if anything were to happen to you. She reached out and took his hand, her gaze unwavering. I don't want to be kept in the dark, Jungkook. I want to stand by your side, whatever may come. A mixture of emotions flickered across his face, gratitude, fear, and a fierce protectiveness. I don't know what I would do without you, YN. He murmured, pulling her into a tight embrace. As the days passed, YN became increasingly entwined in Jungkook's world. She met his loyal associates, witnessed the complexities of his family's operations, and began to understand the weight of his responsibilities. She found herself drawn into the intricate web of alliances and rivalries that defined the underworld, all the while grappling with the knowledge that the man she loved was at the center of it all. Despite the uncertainties, their love deepened, forged in the crucible of adversity. In the quiet moments they stole together, away from the shadowy underbelly of Jungkook's life, they found solace in each other's arms, clinging to the fleeting moments of normalcy they could carve out amidst the chaos. One fateful night, everything changed. Jungkook's worst fears were realized as a confrontation erupted between his family and their rivals. YN found herself caught in the crossfire, her world spinning into a maelstrom of chaos and, in the aftermath of the ordeal, as the dust settled and the echoes of faded, Jungkook held YN close, his heart heavy with guilt and remorse. I never wanted you to be a part of this, he murmured, his voice choked with emotion. I should have protected you. YN gazed up at him, her eyes filled with a fierce determination. I made the choice to stand by you, Jungkook. I knew the risks, and I don't regret it. We'll find a way through this, together. As they clung to each other amidst the wreckage of the night, Jungkook made a solemn vow to keep YN safe, no matter the cost. In the days that followed, he worked tirelessly to mend the fractures in his family's empire, seeking to restore a fragile semblance of peace amidst the smoldering embers of conflict. Amidst the turmoil, YN wrestled with her own inner turmoil. She grappled with the knowledge that her life had become entwined with the world of organized crime. Yet, amidst the chaos and uncertainty, she couldn't deny the depth of her love for Jungkook, nor the strength of their bond. As the days turned into weeks, a fragile calm settled over the city. Jungkook's efforts had borne fruit, and a tenuous truce had been broken with their rivals. Yet, the scars of the conflict ran deep, serving as a stark reminder of the fragility of their world. One evening, as they stood on the balcony of Jungkook's penthouse, gazing out at the city sprawled below, he turned to YN, his eyes filled with a profound sadness. I never wanted this life for you, YN. He confessed, his voice heavy with regret. I wanted to shield you from the darkness, to keep you safe from the shadows that define my world. YN reached out and took his hand, her touch a gentle reassurance. Jungkook, I made my choice. I chose you, and I stand by that choice. I know the risks, but I also know the depth of our love. We'll find a way forward, together. A bittersweet smile tugged at the corners of Jungkook's lips. You are my light in the darkness, YN. I will do everything in my power to protect you, to shield you from the storms that rage around us. Their love, forged in the crucible of adversity, burned with an unyielding intensity, a beacon of hope amidst the shadows that loomed over their lives. As they stood together on the precipice of an uncertain future, their hearts intertwined, they knew that their love would be their anchor, their sanctuary in a world defined by darkness and desire. And as the night enveloped them, they found solace in each other's embrace, ready to face whatever trials lay ahead, united in a love that defied the odds.